And, you know, I have to ask you guys something. Have you ever had like a dream, like like a job that you wanted to have, like, but not only were you like, oh, that's my dream job, and then move on with your life, but something that you really felt compelled to do, and then it just didn't happen? You know, because that's how I feel with YouTube now, because I'm like, I'm putting all this work into videos, but then, you know, as my, some people would like to say, it's like, oh yeah, you just do it to entertain what, like 3 people? And I'm like, okay. And that kind of discourages me, because I'm like, I put all this time into it, and it's just like, no reward. Well, it's like not even a reward. I just do it so then people can watch my content and enjoy it. But without that whole people enjoying it, and if people don't watch my content or like my content, I'll be perfectly honest, why do I even make it? But I know it takes a long time. I know it's the grind. I know a lot of people are feeling and experiencing it. So I won't give up. But it's just some food for thought on my end. Anyways, I ask you to please, if you liked the video, or if you would like to support me, please subscribe. Because, you know, that's, and if you want to talk to me, you know, I have my Twitter, but I also want to talk if you guys have like video to video. I guess I don't know how to say that correctly. But anyways, sorry it's gone on an extra 2 minutes. It's just, I don't know. I was like, I started this channel so hopeful, and then now as it's getting towards the school year, it's like, wow, what I even done this for? Why am I even putting all my effort into it? But you know, it's something, and then I remember it's something that, like, I don't know, it's something that I really want to do and I'm passionate about. And it's like nothing other than this makes me feel really passionate. Well, except for one thing. There's only one thing other than this that makes me really passionate. And I don't know. But I know I have a lot of work to do to improve my quality and improve my content. You know, I might not always be a well-structured, like, best audio quality and all of that, but I do want to say I always try to do my best. And I always try to make the best content. And I'll try to use what limited tools I have now to further expand my toolkit or my tools of the trade later on. And I'm still learning, so it's not like 100 like totally perfect videos, but I am trying to put forth the effort, because I know one day, even if it takes 40 years, I will see my dream come true. Because I've been provided with all the materials that I need. With the passionate hunger and a hopefully strong fan base. So even though I have only 9 or 8 subscribers, I'm hopeful, because I know one day, I'll be able to be a YouTuber. I'll be able to do what I've always wanted to do. Ever since, well, yeah, because ever since, I'll give you a little background. Ever since, I would say, like, since I was born, I always told myself that, what I want to be the thing that ever since I got into middle school, I think, because I was always a shy kid. I was always the kid that was quietly nerdy. Didn't really try to make friends and all of that. So, and what I did is that I always set for myself a goal of being the position that always made the most money. Like at first I was like, oh yeah, let me be a lawyer because they make good money. Oh, let me be a doctor because they make good money. But, it's funny because 8th grade I'd like tried to trick myself I was passionate into that, but I wasn't really passionate. It was like, I don't know. I'm not as passionate as I am into this than I am into other things. So I'm still very interested in the medical field and what they're doing with it, but I'm like, I look at gory stuff and I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, it's not that I'm into gory things. It's just because for a long time put on this facade that, that I'm into all of it. And especially during the 8th grade, I think I really, really put on this facade of like, hey, I'm the smart jokester who like really likes, that's just random and all of that is outgoing and blah blah blah. Well, not outgoing. I don't know what I mean by that, but like, social, I guess. And that really was just to, I think, really to just pretend like I cared about something. And then halfway through the 8th grade, I remember having a computer science class. I remember we would always get stuff done early. So basically we would go and then go on YouTube, or like we would go, and at the time Minecraft was popular. Well, like it was before it was really, really mainstream. But yeah, I remember playing the 1.5 horse update. Well, like, no. It was before the horse update, even. So yeah, and like on the old installer. So yeah, I remember doing that, and I remember being like, because I've always had the connectivity with games, but I didn't really like put that to anything. Anyways, just 1 second. So I remember after I started playing Minecraft, I really got into PC gaming, as explained in the Nostalgia series. But as soon as I started playing that, I started getting familiar with it. And then I remember seeing, because my friend introduced me to YouTube, but before then I was like, what is YouTube? Back in the good old days when YouTube wasn't known or wasn't as popular as it is now. But yeah, so I was like, what is YouTube? He introduced me, I believe. First thing he introduced me to was like the weird section of YouTube. So I was like watching, I don't know, I don't even remember. And then I came across Captain Sparkle's, I believe, Minecraft animation. I was like, sweet. I think, yeah, he was the first one I ever subscribed to. Of course, not on this channel. This was a different channel that like I didn't post any videos on. So I remember doing that, and then I'm like, wow. And I remember that's how I really got into YouTube gaming. Though I remember I got really into Minecraft gaming for a while, and then I got out of it and watched other games. Ooh, I remember when I was introduced, when I was just randomly watching. I don't know if it was, I think it might have been, was it White Boy 7th Street? No. I remember I was watching some random Call of Duty gameplay because for whatever reason Call of Duty was very popular. But yeah, and then I got introduced to, so after that I remember that my cousin was like, oh, you watch YouTube, blah blah blah, you should check out this guy, the Rad Brat. And I'm like, who's that? I'm like, he's like, really, you don't know who he is? He does professional game throughs. And I'm like, professional game walkthroughs? At this time I didn't even, like, this is 8th grade and I should have known. 8th grade transitioning to 9th, and I'm like, huh. Now this is when I was still like an internet noob, and I was like, I wasn't really keeping up with technology yet. I remember I was just now getting into technology and like getting into that as well as hitting puberty. So that was a fun time. But wow. I remember just being like, I'm just being so amazed that somebody could make a living out of YouTube. But anyways, I started watching more and more different YouTubers. And I got introduced to PewDiePie, so it's all the scare stuff. I was laughing, like just dead laughing. Remember when he did a heart rate monitor and stuff. And then this was about 9th grade. So it took me a while. Because I'm like, I remember transitioning later on to being like, but I can still do stuff on my PlayStation, and play PlayStation games. So I would like see, if it was a PC only game, I'd watch it, and then I would go to playing PS4, and then I only get like the ones that are recently talked about. And I remember I would only play about like, ironically, I would only play about 4 games. Yeah, I would play about, I would say that's right. I would play about 4 games about every 9 weeks. Because, my weekends were always busy. And then I would watch YouTube, and then I would, 4 games a semester? Not even. Like, very little. And that was how it was for a long time. And I don't know why I was so infatuated, and I didn't know about it until like I started to do it for myself. Like, until I decided I wanted to do it for myself. After that, I stopped watching as much, and I started try look and being like, should I start? I'm like, yeah, I should. And I remember I posted my first video on VoltZisElectro 2. I remember I streamed it to a Twitch account that I don't even have now. And I posted it on VoltZisElectro 2, which is weird. I created VoltZisElectro 2 before I created VoltZisElectro. I don't know why, but that's how it happened. So I had this idea, so I'll just stream it and then I'll edit it. And then, funniest thing, I didn't have any editing software, so it actually took me a long time. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had this thing that broke up streams. that like it was like a Twitch highlight or whatever, because Twitch wasn't allowing you to download. So like I had to download my streams straight from Twitch. Then I would go to this random website that would break it up into multiple downloads for me to download. So I was like, okay. And I did that, and then I started posting those because they would edit it down to like to a max of 25 minutes. And then I started posting those on my first one. This one, actually. I believe it was Batman Arkham Asylum. And more than a year ago. So, remember just being with my little, what is this? Stealth 500p Turtle Beaches that was just, thought I had like the best mic, even though it was complete crap, because it was, it wasn't meant to be a mic. It was meant to be, or not a recording mic. It was supposed to be a chat mic. So it wasn't until I believe I brought up that I wanted to pay and buy for my own thing. Remember, I saved up a ton of money. I don't know why, but as soon as I made the first episode, I'm like, I gotta get something better. I gotta be able to edit better. And here's the thing, I had a 2009 computer, so obviously not the best for editing. And this was at the time, so I remember just saving up. I decided, hey, I gotta go to work. I gotta make money. So I made about, I would say, 1,500, and then I saved up whatever money I had, I was gonna be given for my past Christmas, my Christmas, and then also what I was gonna get for my birthday, which just passed. Well, passed not too recently. And it was just I don't know why, but this is a good investment. And then I believe I started being sporadic, because I was like, oh, well, now I gotta study, gotta go, blah, blah, blah. I was caught up in doing in school things, even though I felt school didn't, I don't know, I didn't feel like I was supposed to be there. It felt like, I don't know how to describe it, but it felt like I wasn't supposed to be there anymore. And I was like, what does that mean? And so with the exception of, of Bible class or whatever, which was always my best class, because I don't know, I could really get into some Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But other than that, all the other classes, I don't know, I felt like I wasn't supposed to be there. I was supposed to be doing something else with my life, and I was wondering where that was, and that brought me, I always had, ever since last summer, I had this passion to do videos and make high quality content. And I was just okay, so I need to get a good computer, I need to get a decent mic, I need to get headphones, which I already had cause I remember I saved up for the headphones and the mic separately. I saved up for the mic about $150, and that was from saving for 2 months. Then the computer took about 9 months worth of savings. And then this took about 1 month. The microphone took about 1 month. Which, yeah. So I don't know why, but I feel so ready to do this. It's just like, I don't know why, but I feel like it's calling out to me. Like, I need to do it. It's what I'm supposed to do. And I don't know if anybody else has felt that, but like, you feel passionate towards it. Like, you may not have everything figured out. You might not know how you're gonna do it, but you just want to do it. You just do it. You just do it. And that's how it's been for YouTube for a while. So even though like I have basically no fan base except for the 9 subscribers, which is thank you all you 9 subscribers. At least at the moment I'm recording this, I might just be dropped down 1, and I might be at 8, or like the 8 might drop down to 5. But you know, I always pray and always thank God for, you know, everything that I'm given. Like, even though 9 subscribers isn't much, it's better than just having none. And even though, you know, probably people are only watching for like a minute and then exiting out of the YouTube video, it's like I still am glad for just that 1 minute to have made good content, or like something they would have enjoyed, or that minute would have been enjoyable, or they would have learned something, or they would have liked the content, or maybe it's a game they haven't played before, or whatever. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have, please leave a like or a comment down below. I'm sorry that it ranted on for about, wow, I would say 23 more minutes. Actually, I might just cut this off, make it its own separate thing, because wow. Anyway, you guys are all wonderful. I thank and pray good health on all of you, and I thank you for everything, for watching my content, for liking or doing that. But I just thank you, because I don't know why, but I really feel blessed for every day that I get to do and post videos for people to enjoy. Even if it's a slight minute people, maybe if it's only for a minute, maybe it's only for even 1 second. I don't know why, but I feel happy. Anyways, I don't know how many times I have to say it, because I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, because I've said it like 5 times and never really ended the video. For the final time, thank you guys for watching. If you have, please leave a like or a comment down below. Comment something I can do to improve. Comment something you want, because I'm technically an entertainer that's here for your entertainment, that's here for you. So tell me what you guys want. Anyways, bye guys.